Hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So let's get right into your twin flame reading. And as always, please note that I will never message you saying that would you like me to consider you for a reading. Please know that those are imposter scammers. So please do stay safe. Please know that on Instagram, my account has, I think it has 35,000 followers. So if you have an account that looks like mine that is following you, please know that it's not me. And please report those accounts to keep our community safe. So let's get right into your reading. Let's start off with a channeled message from your twin flame. As you see here, I've put two different decks together. I just thought I would, I don't know if I was guided to do this, but I just thought I would try this. I've done it before, I don't think on camera, but let's get a channeled message from your twin flame. Hope you guys are all doing amazing on this beautiful day. Okay, so those two want to come out. Let's take one more. Okay, so we'll just set those there. Also, please stay tuned for the entire reading where I will announce the winner of the one card twin flame reading that I will provide at the end of this reading. So good luck to you all, and thank you all for entering. So we have the Seven of Inspiration, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so Seven of Wands. So this is what your twin flame is saying. Even though I have so much going on in my life, even though it may seem like I'm distracted, you are always on my mind. I may seem distracted, but not when it comes to you, because you are always on my mind. And it's like there is no other competition. There's no one that compares to you when it comes to my heart, when it comes to how I feel, when it comes to the person that I want to be with. There's no competition. You by far are the only one that I have these feelings for. And if I could tell you, I would. And sometimes I feel like it's hard for me to tell you, even if I could. I don't know if it's like pride or ego that gets in the way of me expressing to you how much I love you and how much I want you in my life and how important you are to me. I find these words very difficult to say, but it's what's in my heart, and I want you to know that there's no one else that I love more than you. There is no one else that I could ever feel this way for. And it's been really difficult being in this separation. It's been really difficult not being able to be with you the way I want to be with you, because I feel in my heart that you still love me. I feel in my heart that there's love still there, even though you may be focusing on what was lost. I feel in my heart that there is so much love between us, and there's so much that we need to complete. Like, our story's not over yet. There's so many things that we need to do. And so I still believe in the love that we have. I still believe that the love that we have will get us through this difficult time. And I'm feeling really excited because I feel this rush of hope, this rush of excitement that I may not be able to communicate to you, but I feel this new energy, and it's in the form of like renewed hope. There is hope in my heart for us. And even though I may not be able to say this to you, it's because my fears, my insecurities are still being triggered. My woundedness is still being triggered by what happened to us, by what happened to me in the past, that your love for me is just helping me see that I need to heal that. So I'm really excited. I feel this desire to, like, I just have this knowing that somehow, some way, we're gonna be together when the time is right. So I hope that you're feeling the love that I feel, and that love will bring us back together. That is so beautiful. I love that channeled message. So let's continue on with where you are at. Where are you at on the journey? Where are you at on the twin flame journey? Where are you at on the twin flame journey? Where are you at? I don't even know what cards want to come out, so I'm just going to take these. Where are you at on the twin flame journey? Six of Pentacles and 10 of Inspiration. So 10 of Wands. So where you're at is you still feel like you're being breadcrumbed. And I don't know if this came up last week, but I'm getting like the same, like I'm saying the exact same thing. Like you're still feeling rejected. I know, and sometimes it's like, it's the same, like week to week. So it's because that's what you're feeling. The situation that you're in, the circumstances that you're in is triggering your feelings of rejection. And so you're wanting more time. You're wanting more communication. You're wanting something substantial, something secure. You're wanting communication. You're wanting clarity, like what's going on and why aren't you communicating with me? So you're feeling like pretty much the same as last week. Like you're still waiting. Like, come on, throw me a freaking bone here, is what the vibe I'm getting from this card. But what I'm also getting is that get ready to receive. That's just what I got. Like, see how your hand is open? Get ready for you to experience what you want. So if it's connection, if it's communication, if it's a word from your twin flame, if it's a sign from your twin flame, I'm getting with the Six of Wands that get ready to receive it. We're in a very powerful energy right now. So this is really indicating that the seeds that you've been planting, this is really bothering me. I'm so sorry. It's my bangs that have grown out. I can't stop fidgeting with my hair because I can see it on camera. So my apologies. Let me just do that and let's be done with that. get ready to receive. I want to say, like, I'm tuning into energy. Sirens are going off because union is happening. Union is happening for some of you. And I want to say, what I'm getting with the Six of Wands is that when you least expect it, that's when it happens. And why does it have to happen like that? And that's just how it happens. Always, like when we are waiting and waiting, it's like watching a boiled a pot of water boil. You know, like how you're watching it and waiting for it to boil, or a kettle, and it seems to take forever. And the minute you step away, or when you're not watching it, it happens. So that's what I'm really getting with the Six of Wands. You're still feeling the way you are, but when you least expect it, that's when something big is going to happen for you. Whether it's union, whether it's communication, whether it's them liking a photo on social media. It's like the universe is like on the verge of giving you what you desire. So what I'm getting is just be open and be thankful. And remember, when you least expect it, it's gonna happen. That's so exciting. 10 of Wands. Yeah. So this kind of lends, like you've been carrying this heaviness when it comes to your connection. And what I'm really getting is that this is lifting. Yay! This burden that you've been carrying regarding your connection is lifting. So if there was something that you were experiencing that was like challenging, or the universe is intervening and taking this load away from you. So again, expect to hear news, expect to hear some developments, expect the unexpected, but don't be expecting it. That doesn't even make sense, but you know what I mean. Like, it happens when you least expect it, but the universe is also like helping you to move forward. The universe is stepping in to take that burden from you. And even if it's just taking out that feeling of heaviness when it comes to your connection, the universe is swooping in and lifting that burden from you. Because these are very, very, very powerful energies that are surrounding the planet right now. So the universe is literally coming in like with the vacuum hose and just helping everyone, like taking away their burdens. So that is so exciting. So over the next few days, or over the next week, you're going to be feeling like uplifted. You're going to be feeling like you again. You're going to be feeling like empowered, happy, joyful, energized, excited, hopeful for your connection and like in general in life. I love it. Okay, let's continue and see where your twin flame is at. Where is your twin flame at on the twin flame journey? Where's your twin flame at on the twin flame journey? You can see Bestie there. So he jumped on the table earlier while I was doing a client's reading, and he literally knocked off two entire decks, tarot decks. So now he's trying to hide because he knows he knows what he did. Where's your twin flame at on the journey? I can't read that. Three of materials. So that's Three of Pentacles and Nine of materials. Three of Pentacles. So Nine of materials is like the wish fulfillment card. So that is amazing. They're wishing for you. They're something in their situation is also being lifted. So like they are, I'm getting this sense of they're in this vibe of chasing you. And I was like so hesitant to say that, but I have to say it because that's what I'm guided to say. But my mind was like struggling, like, what? How does that make sense for people who are watching? Because everyone is in like a different situation. How can this apply? But that's what I'm just getting. Nine of materials is Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. You are their wish fulfillment. You are what they want. And so they're coming back to get what they want. Yeah. They're coming back to get what they want. And with the Three of materials is Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles. This keeps coming up in every reading, Three of Pentacles. They're like wishing for you, asking for you. They're asking for help on how to make things happen with you. Or they're getting someone on their side, or they're getting someone on their team. They're employing somebody's help or getting someone's assistance. So it could be like they're asking about you, trying to get that person to side with them to get back with you. Or it could be that they're inquiring about you, or they could be employing, like, maybe even getting like tarot readings done. Like they're trying to enlist some help to get to you because you are their wish fulfillment. So they're doing something to get to you. They're asking an acquaintance about you, or like they're just keeping tabs on you to see where you're at, to see like how you're doing, if you're in another connection and how that connection is doing. Yeah, maybe they're consulting someone. They're getting card reading. They just want to find out about you is what I'm getting. But they're really enlisting like help to get to you. They're getting some kind of help is what I'm getting. So they're coming back to you. And the thing is that they're being very like discreet about it. Like they're not being so open about it because they really don't know for sure where you're at. Maybe that's why they're trying to find out. Like they're trying to look for you on social media. They're trying to find out about you to see where you're at because like energetically, emotionally, they want you. And what I'm really getting is that they want you, and the more they want you, the more you think that it's not possible. Okay, what's coming up in the shadow aspect? I'm just gonna take 2 cards. What's coming up in the shadow aspect? 5 of Wands and 7 of Voices. 7 of Voices is 7 of Swords, which is a card of deception or hiding something. So what's coming up in the shadow aspect of your connection is that you don't want to be second choice. You don't want to be like the default. You don't want to be, so your ego's kicking in, because the more your twin flame is becoming available to you, the more you're saying, well, I don't want it now because of this, or it's not ideal because of this, or now that your twin flame is coming back, you're like, well, am I really ready? Five of Wands is like competition. So you don't want to be in competition with anyone or anything. So you're like, okay, if my twin flame's coming back, then I don't want it to be like how it was before. So that's really ego, and I get it. You want what you want. You are maybe setting boundaries of what you're okay with. But it's really your mind that is saying it has to be this way or the highway. So that's really your ego. And your ego, when you're in your head, it triggers all of your fears and insecurities. So the shadow aspect is like, as you're hearing that they're coming back to you, you're like, okay, well, there's conditions. Like, they have to say this, they have to apologize, they have to do this, they have to jump through hoops, they have to do this, they have to try harder, they have to. I get it. But it's not going to work. With all those conditions, you're really demonstrating the opposite of unconditional love. You're really not loving them unconditionally because you have all these conditions. Like, you have this, okay, they need to do this, they need to do this, this needs to happen, this needs to happen. And the universe is just bringing you your twin flame, and you're putting all these obstacles by making your twin flame jump through hoops. So that's the shadow aspect. That's the ego. That's the saying, okay, well, it has to be this way. It has to look this way. They have to do this time around. I'm not going back to the way it was. I get where you're at. But this whole thing is about how to love unconditionally. Because setting up conditions like that is not loving our twin flame unconditionally. So that's what's coming up in the shadow aspect. You want union, but you're like, well, I'll have it when I'm ready, or I'll have it when I say I'll have it. Like, you're just being like a bit bratty. I'm just getting this bratty kind of vibe. But it's causing more conflict in your connection when you're just open with no conditions, like letting go of how it looks like or how it has to look. You will see that things develop faster, and union will just happen. Because being in that state is really like wanting control of it. This is the universe saying, okay, well, you have to surrender. You have to surrender all of that, and surrender to how it's going to happen, and surrender to what it's supposed to look like. So this is really about letting go of ego and surrendering. Seven of Voices is, not being vulnerable, not telling your twin flame how you feel, like keeping a poker face, like you're keeping your cards to you and not letting them know how they feel, even if, for example, they show up on your doorstep, and you're like, oh, hi. It's like, what? Yeah, because you're not wanting to give them anything. You're not wanting to show. You're wanting to hide your emotions. You're not telling them how you feel. You're not telling them that you still love them. So that again is also coming up in the shadow aspect because it's your ego. It's your fear of getting hurt again. So all of these fears, all of these insecurities, this having your wall up, needing it to be the way you need it to be, are all blocks. And again, this does stem from your woundedness, because your inner child is feeling scared of getting hurt, of getting taken advantage of. And it's not to say that this didn't happen to you, but because you haven't healed it, it's still a wound that when you operate from that state of being, you're just going to attract the same. So you're thinking you're in separation because of their situation, but it's because you're not ready. You haven't let go of these insecurities. You haven't let go of fear of getting hurt. You haven't let go of fear of getting your heart broken. You haven't healed from how you were hurt by them. You haven't healed from the hurt of not being chosen the first time around. So there still is work to do. And again, that not only stems from past lives, but it stems from your inner child wounds of when you felt those things as a child. So that's what's really coming up, and it is blocking your connection. So even if they were to knock on your door and you were to have a passionate time together, the next day, guess what's going to come up? These triggers, because you haven't dealt with them on your end yet. The shadow aspect is still what is not being dealt with, what hasn't come to light. So please do keep that in mind, because it really is energy blocks. It's not their situation, it's not your situation, it's emotional wounds and energy blocks that are keeping you from bliss, union, happiness, euphoria, the love of your life. Okay, so let's see what is, before we continue, I'll do old school. So I've entered all your names here. So let's pick a winner for the one card reading, which I will provide after this reading. Let's see who we have here. So thank you for everyone who entered. We have Mark. You are the winner of this week's free card pull regarding your twin flame connection. Okay, so what's the guidance for you? Okay, we already have these cards here. Three of Emotions, which is Three of Cups. We have the Six of Swords and the King of Cups. So the guidance for you is, that you're still carrying these wounds, but the universe is saying, like, get ready for what's coming. So dump all of that energy that doesn't serve you, dump it out of the boat, because the universe is taking you to your next destination, which is love. Love is your next destination. Yeah, it's time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of the wounds. It's time to let go of the underlying resentment that is within you. And if you're not directing it at your twin flame, it doesn't mean that it's not there. You could be directing this at a parent, a caregiver, a friend, a co-worker, a boss. There's some resentment there that the universe is saying, you have to let that go. And sometimes we don't know how to let things go energetically, because they become like security blankets that I've always been having this security blanket. I don't know how to let it go. But the universe is gently removing that security blanket, saying, you got this. Sometimes you just need help on how to release things energetically. So The universe is saying it's time to dump all of that. So we have the King of Cups and we have the Three of Emotions, which is the Three of Cups. This is a union card. This is your partner being the loving partner that you've always wanted, showing up for you. Like wanting to be with you, wanting the love that you want. So the universe is saying it's time. Prepare, do whatever you need to do on your end, because your twin flame is ready. The universe is helping you both. So do what you need to do, declutter. If that means your home, your space, or your heart, your mind, it's time to declutter and make room for your twin flame in your life. Do what you have to do on your end, because Three of Cups is union. Three of Cups is celebration of love. So the universe is saying prepare, 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 declutter, let go of all that stuff that doesn't serve you, because it's time. Okay, and let's see what else. What else is coming up for you and your twin flame? What else is coming up for you and your twin flame? Thank you. Let's take one more. Ace of Pentacles. One more, please. What else is coming up for your twin flame? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning for your connection. Something that's very fulfilling. You see how, as I mentioned in last week's reading, the roots are growing. So even if it takes a while to see the actual growth happening, it's happening behind the scenes. It's happening in the soil. So what's coming up for you is development, growth, forward movement, expansion, evolution. This is happening in your heart. It's happening in your twin flame's heart. So expect development, but also it's going to happen when you least expect it. So just know, just come from a space of knowing that like things are developing. And again, it takes time to see the actual fruits of your labor. Everything that you've been investing in and putting energy into this connection is coming to fruition. It is happening. So expect it, but don't expect it, but just know. Be in celebration, be in gratitude for this love that is returning to you, for this love that is meant for you. And the Ace of Pentacles is like this energy that the universe is giving you this big opportunity for fulfillment, wish fulfillment, fulfillment beyond your dreams, your wildest dreams. And this is like abundance, being in a state of abundance. So be open to that, because that is what is happening for you. That is what is coming up for both you and your twin flame. So that is what I have for you. And again, this was a really good reading, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Bestie didn't jump on the table because he's passed out there sleeping. But again, thank you so much for spending your time with me and for subscribing to all my social media. And if you would like to enter the weekly free card reading, please do message me on my other account on Instagram. it's called Aries Hathor _ reads. And please DM me if you would like to enter into next week's free card reading. So again, thank you so very much. I love each and every one of you. I truly do. Without you, I'd be talking to no one. And without you, you know, there would be crickets chirping and all that stuff. It's been a crazy week, and it's why I'm a bit like cutting this reading short. But I'm still here, and I am sending you like just positive vibes for your union, because I feel it happening. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for all of us. So please do stay positive. Do whatever it takes for you to get in the highest of vibration. Do whatever it takes for you to get happy and to just be thankful. And when you least expect it, union is happening for you. So again, thank you all so very much for joining me. Please subscribe to my channels if you haven't already. Thank you so much if you have. Please follow me on my Instagram. Twinflame Innerchild Journey is my main one. And again, Aries Hathor _ reads is my other Instagram, where I just do regular love readings. And you can message me there for a chance to be entered to win in next week's reading. So again, thank you all so very much. And until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace. And for Mark, stay tuned, because we are doing your reading. So can we please gain some insight into Mark's connection with his twin flame? What are the messages? What is coming up? What do we need to know for Mark and his twin flame connection? We're just going to take one card. One card. Thank you. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So your twin flame wants to communicate with you. Your twin flame has been wanting to connect with you for a long time, but has been afraid to. Like right when they want to communicate, they like delete the message, or like they don't end up pressing send. They're afraid of not getting a positive reaction from you, because maybe you haven't forgiven your twin flame yet, and so anything could trigger that pain. Anything could trigger I'm hearing anger. So your twin flame is a bit afraid to approach you, but what I'm getting is that they are being guided to contact you, but your twin flame is being stubborn. Because you see how this person's eyes are closed? So, I mean, I'm seeing here that there's hesitation, there's fear. Your twin flame wants to move forward, but is still stepping back. Swords are, you know, this is about communication. I feel like your twin flame has like written a letter to you or written an email, but is just not sending it. And I'm getting that maybe in the past they tried messaging you, but you didn't answer. And so they feel like actually sending it to you would be pointless, because maybe you still won't answer it, or maybe you've, I don't know, changed your email or changed your address. But they're done with running away from you and the connection. They tried to run really far, only to realize that their love for you was stronger than ever. When I see Page of Swords, it is a card of communication. I do get the sense that, so to make space to allow to receive this communication, you must clear what's in your heart. You must clear any resentment you have, any anger, You must totally forgive your twin flame, or you must forgive the situation that you're both in, because the block around your heart is what's not preventing your twin flame from reaching you. Your twin flame's not able to reach you because you still have some anger, and that anger is just stemming from the woundedness that you had of a broken heart. So your twin flame still feels the same, because your twin flame has been running from this love, running far away, but they've never stopped feeling what they feel for you. So do what you need to do on your end. Clear out that clutter from your heart. Clear out those wounds, because that will dissolve that wall that is preventing love from coming in. Because she can try, he, she, they, I'm just assuming it's a she, they can try all they want to come back to you, but they can't penetrate that wall because you still have a wall up. So if you're wondering how they feel about you, your twin flame still loves you. They've been wanting to connect with you for a long time. They just haven't been able to do it out of their own fear, but also because of the wall that you have up. So I do get the sense that union is still possible, because they're trying to reach you, even if it's just like energetically or telepathically. But I'm getting the sense that one of you or both of you are very stubborn. It's like you're just waiting for the other person because of pride. And pride is a huge energy block. So that's what I have for you, Mark. I hope that was helpful. I hope it did give you some insight into what's happening in your connection. Again, thank you so very much for entering. If you'd like to enter again for next week, please DM me on my Instagram page, AriesHathor_reads. And I do keep everyone's name in here. So you still have chances to win. And when you enter again, I will put in another ballot for you to have a chance to win. So even if this gets full, let's just keep getting entries in for you so that each of you have a chance on winning. Yay! So thank you so very much, Mark. I hope everyone heard that message, but I will try to include it in next week's reading. Thank you so very much, Mark. And until next time, I'm wishing you so much love and peace. Mwah.